going on, interwebs? And welcome to another episode of the Sloppy Bros Show. Hope you're doing well, America. I know it's been a trying time that we've been going through, especially these last, 7 months. I guess that was the last time that I posted a video. Kind of had to take a break and step away from things for a minute, recalibrate the old brain, do a little inward soul searching, that kind of bullshit. Anyway, glad to have you here. Welcome. For you new folks that are just joining, feel free to hit the like and subscribe button. I'd appreciate it. And for you guys that have stuck around during my hiatus, thank you very much. It's because of you that I'm still here. So the last 7 months, a lot of shit's happened. What we had to deal with, fucking COVID, fucking riots, fucking burnings, cities being destroyed, pretty much, what seemed to be the collapse of Western civilization. But, that's the people for you, people on both sides are just fed up, extreme right and extreme left. And honestly, can't really blame them. Politicians in this country are shit. Extremely shit. And I will say there's a lot more of shitty ones on the left side, but, we've also got shitty ones on the right side, and I think that's the big problem, left and right. Two sides of the same fucking coin, man. Neither one give a shit about me or you, the people, that have to live here. They want us divided. It benefits them. That way they can keep fucking us, because they know if they had to deal with a united front, a united people, that, their bullshit reign would come to a crashing to a fucking end. But whatever. See, outside of that, Trump lost. Personally, we all know he had that shit stolen, but that's a topic for another time. Meanwhile, the fucking Democrats, they got all three branches. They got the fucking House, the Senate, and the fucking executive. And you know what trips me out is they're still fucking with Trump. Still talking about Trump. Trump's done. He's gone. Let it go. You got your shit now. Do what you were going to do. What you said you was going to do. Hit us with that stupid fucking green energy bill. The fucking new Green Deal. Whatever the fuck that was. Raise our fucking taxes. We know you're going to come after our damn Second Amendment rights. You're already coming after our First Amendment rights. With all the fucking censorship. We know big tech's backing you up on that shit. So what do you care about Trump? Let it go. You won. Be happy. Take the victory. Because come, 2022, you're going to be lucky if you keep that fucking shit. Especially the fucking House and the Senate. We're going to come take that back. We are. So you might as well get all the shit you can get done in these 2 years, because if you keep fucking around with Trump and put your other shit off, it ain't never going to fucking happen. But I digress. So anyway, like I said, stepped back, took a break, focused on me, my life and what makes me happy and, my dreams and, all that other, bullshit. But I'm back. And I have made some changes. Be more than happy to show you. First of all, I've got this sweet fucking setup now. I'll be doing, product reviews on the stuff, as, I progress, but, I got me some new damn, PreSonus monitor speakers that are fucking awesome. The 3.5 inches. Didn't get the Bluetooth, just went with the standard cable ones. I got a damn new Zoom Live Track 8 mixing board. Phenomenal. Really enjoyed playing with that. It's got cool little buttons. Anyway, I've got to, figure out how to get my own sounds on there and whatnot. But so far, been really impressed. I bought some new microphones so that, I can eventually have guests on the show in person. Finally got the well, I don't have to worry about Mix Minus no more because fortunately the Zoom Live Track 8 takes care of that for you. So I'll be able to take phone calls, Skype calls, you name it. So I'm hoping to get a lot of people on the show. I've been talking to a lot of friends that are interested in coming, giving their points of view on shit. So real diverse stuff, I love everybody, so I want to hear all the sides. Let's see what else. Oh yeah, got me a new keyboard, the Elysis VI61. So I've been trying to teach myself piano. Slow going. It's really complicated, especially MIDI. Trying to teach yourself MIDI using DAW software, even with the help of YouTube and the internet. I mean, it's some tricky, complicated shit. I'm not gonna lie. But I'm having fun with it. Keeps the brain fresh, the mind occupied. And that's important, so they say. And then on top of that, I've added some cameras. So we got some different angles we can play around here. What's up, people? What's going on? Yeah. And then we've also got this one. This one, actually, I just got today. It's one of the cheapest HD cameras you can get. It's 1080p. It's made in China, 30 frames per second. It was listed as one of Amazon's bestsellers. It was like $25, So I figured, why not? I'll give it a shot. And the color's not nearly as good as the Logitech or the sharpness, but as a third camera, I mean, it does okay. So if you want to go the cheap route, I would definitely recommend that. Doesn't come with any software though. You just have to use the built-in software on your computer, and then find a third-party application if you want to, make it all different. Sharpness, color, all that stuff. Which there are third-party applications you can find out there. So yeah, so that's it. Real happy. Bought a new desk too, so things are a lot more spacious. Got a lot more room to work with. Pretty psyched. So hopefully, I'll take this a little more seriously and really start to try to put out some quality content, because I know right up until now most of it's been bullshit, horseshit, just fucking whatever. But like I said, I've always had fun doing it, and it's one of the things I like to do to help pass the time, between work and life and, family. So tonight, what I wanted to talk about, going back to the fucking Democrats and, how they just can't let shit go, especially when it comes to Trump. I mean, really, he lost the election, and you still impeached him. Didn't get convicted. I mean, who's going to convict a guy that's no longer president? Just wasted, taxpayer dollars, which is what you guys are fucking good at, wasting fucking money. But that wasn't good enough. So today, I'm just doing my thing, surfing around on the internet, and I come across this little gem. So, H.R.484, No Glory for Hate Act. So, I get to looking at govtrack.us, and it starts off with, Shakespeare said, a rose by any other name would smell as sweet. Some congressional Democrats disagree. Ain't that the damn truth? Things are often named for former presidents. The CIA's headquarters is named after George H.W. Bush, as are Houston's largest airport and a Navy aircraft carrier. The EPA's headquarters is named after Bill Clinton. A Navy submarine is named after Jimmy Carter. A Washington, D.C. area airport, public transit station, and U.S. Custom and Border Patrol's headquarters are all named after Ronald Reagan. Will similar honors be awarded to Donald Trump? It's not looking that way if this bill passes. What the bill does. The No Glory for Hate Act would prevent any federal symbol, monument, statue, building, or land from being named after a president who has been impeached twice by the House of Representatives. The bill spells out several specific examples, including military bases, highways, streets, and subways. The Washington, D.C. public transit system has a station named after Ronald Reagan. So, this is how petty these motherfuckers have gotten. I mean, they totally want to destroy the man as much as they can. They want to take away, everything that he's worked for. That's why they tried to impeach him. They didn't want him having, his pension. They didn't want him, to have the Secret Service looking out for his ass. All the other shit, that things are afforded to presidents after they've served their term. They want to take all that shit from him. So they fell into that. So now they want to pass this dumb shit. As private properties, Trump Tower and Trump-branded hotels and golf courses remain unaffected. Well, duh. I mean, he owns that shit. It's his stuff. Trump's name does not actually appear once in the legislative text, yet Trump is the only president to have been impeached twice by the House. So in practice, the bill would only apply to him, at least so far. The Democrat-led House impeached Trump twice, first on charges of abuse of power and obstruction of Congress. No conviction, though, because it was all bullshit. For Trump's threat to withhold foreign aid to Ukraine unless the country investigated his political rival, Joe Biden. Then for inciting the Capitol Hill riot. Well, we all know Trump didn't incite shit. If you watch the entire video, he tells everybody to peacefully protest. Not once did he go and yell, "Burn that motherfucker down." Nothing like the way the media portrayed it. But again, that's part of the problem in this country. That's actually a lot of the damn problem. Between traditional media, such as the news, MSNBC, NBC, ABC, CBS, all those bastards, as well as the internet, which has been controlled by Google, Twitter, these big, tech companies that are trying to censor the information so that, they can get things to swing their way. I mean, it's all fake, and if we could just finally get to a damn point where you could just give the people the information, unbiased, unfiltered, just give them the straight up facts and let the people decide. I don't give two shits about your opinion, MSNBC, CNN. You mean nothing to me. Just give me the damn news story with the truth, fact-based, and let me come to my own damn conclusion, But they can't do that, and they won't do that because, they want to control you and me. They want to, along with the government, take away our freedoms and dictate how we should live, what we should think, what we should say, because they think we're all a bunch of fucking idiots. That the only thing we're good for is, fucking labor, cheap fucking labor, and just, making these motherfuckers richer, until, we get to the fucking grave and, our shit comes crashing to a fucking end. So, apparently this was introduced in the House on January 25th as Bill H.R.484 by Representative Linda Sanchez, Democrat. What supporters say? Supporters argue that Trump's actions render him undeserving of any such naming honors. Well, I don't know if I agree with that. I mean, I didn't agree with everything that Trump did. Yeah, was he brash? Was he uncensored, unfiltered? Did he say mean and hurtful things? Yeah. But, I mean, as far as my paycheck went, as far as my jobs went, the way I make money, small businessman, I can't complain. It didn't affect my bottom line. All I did was progress, and I made money and I was able to take care of my family. Still am. Of course, now I have a feeling, I'm going to start paying out the ass for fucking taxes again. Health insurance is going to go skyrocketing. As a diabetic under Trump, insulin prices dropped. What's the first thing Biden does with his executive orders? Jacks insulin back up, so now it's more money coming out of my damn pocket, It ain't right. You look at all the damn jobs that have been lost in just, the first few weeks of Biden being president. The Keystone Pipeline's being shut down, affecting both Canada and U.S. laborers. I mean, it's ridiculous. So, I remember getting the horrifying news that no one was coming to help us, that the National Guard had not gotten approval while police officers were being beaten and overrun. Representative Sanchez said in a press release recounting the January 6th attack on the Capitol building. I thought no one who stirs up this seditionist act should ever be held to the same high standards we hold for our former presidents who served with grace. Okay, first of all, I watched those damn riots on YouTube. I watched the live streams, and I actually saw Capitol police officers stepping out of the way, welcoming in some of those people into the damn, Congress building and the Senate building. I mean, it's on fucking video, Sure, I'm sure there was a few that, weren't so damn polite or nice, but for the most part, that so-called insurrection, I mean, it was just regular damn people walking through the damn building. Yeah, there was some assholes that started some shit, but there's always assholes that start shit everywhere you go. I mean, hell, even over the summer with the BLM riots and the Antifa riots, a lot of those people were there just to fucking observe. They weren't causing shit. It was just a small handful that was going around, throwing and burning up shit. No different in this case, And yeah, I do believe that, a lot of those so-called patriots, weren't real patriots. I think a lot of them were just, Antifa in disguise trying to stir shit, and cause trouble and then lay the blame. But, that's just my opinion. I could be wrong. Anyway, it goes on. Even though Trump is no longer in office, he should still be held accountable for his actions, and the taxpayers should not foot the bill for his future actions. Representative Sanchez continued, I can't imagine sending students in Southern California or anywhere in America to a school named in honor of a traitorous president. Again, you're taking it too far. Trump wasn't a traitor. Trump was just trying to do right by America the way that, he felt would be best. But from day one, even before he got sworn in, Democrats were yelling they were going to impeach his ass, that they weren't going to work with him, that fuck Trump, from day one. They didn't respect him. They didn't give him a chance to do his fucking job the right way. And then, he did surround himself with a bunch of damn, sneaky assholes. Then he should have known better. He should have had a better group of people around him giving him good advice. But he didn't. That's where he fucked up most of the part, A lot of shady motherfuckers, But whatever, man. To call him a damn traitor, I think that's going too damn far. What opponents say. Opponents may counter that the Senate acquitted Trump in his first impeachment trial, and as of this writing appears poised to do the same for his second impeachment trial soon. Well, we already know he was acquitted of the second one. He was. Should a president who was never actually found guilty by the upper chamber nonetheless be subject to this bill's punishing provisions? Hell no. You're punishing somebody who was found not guilty. He was not prosecuted. The Senate acquitted him because they knew that the House was full of shit. So by that alone, he should be granted, all rights and privileges and whatever else, he deserves, for what he did in the 4 years for this country. Let's see. After last week's Tonight, host John Oliver insulted Danbury, Connecticut on his show. The town named their sewage treatment plant after him. Specifically, they named it the John Oliver Memorial Sewer Plant, even though he's still alive. Odds of passage. The bill has attracted 13 cold sponsors, all Democrats. No surprise there. It awaits a potential vote in any of the 5 House committees, any of which could have jurisdiction over naming federal properties such as military bases, lands, transportation hubs, armed services, natural resources, oversight and reform, transportation, infrastructure, veterans affairs, yada, 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 blah, 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 blah. This is a waste of fucking time, people. It's a waste of money. You know, like I said at the beginning, Democrats, you won. Get off your asses and start doing your fucking jobs. Start legislating, pass bills so that we can bitch about it and be like, fuck them guys. You won. Do it with some fucking dignity and grace. Quit being so fucking petty and hateful. Biden said that he wanted to heal the wounds of America and, bring and close the divide. Well, this is not how you do that. By doing dumb shit like this. Let it go. You want to heal America? You want to bring us back together? Then start doing the will of the people in the majority. Quit being so fucking sneaky, and doing shit to line your own fucking pockets. And quit fucking lying to us. Tell us the damn truth. Anyway. That's all I'm going to say about that shit. But yeah, America, I don't think this country's so far gone that we can't fix it and get back to meeting in the middle. At least I hope not, because if it is, who knows what the future lies ahead. I don't even want to think about it. I sure know one thing. I miss the damn days when we could all agree to disagree, shake hands, sit down, have a damn beer, and go about our daily lives. But, like my mother always said, 3 things you don't talk about: money, politics, and religion. And since social media and the internet, it seems like that's all we ever fucking talk about. Maybe that's why we're so divided as we are, because we just couldn't learn to shut the fuck up and keep our opinions to ourselves. It's pretty deep, huh? Anyway, I guess that'll do it for today. Once again, I thank you for stopping and dropping by. Again, if this is your first time watching the show, hit that like and subscribe button. It helps me out. And then again, if you don't want to, fuck it, don't. It's a free country. But anyway, as always, I will catch you motherfuckers on the flip side. Y'all stay chill. And remember, man, don't sweat the fucking little things. Peace.